Breaking news, a big shakeup in the race for California governor as a key candidate drops out of the race. Who benefits from this departure? And Gavin Newsom doubles down on his corrupt redistricting plan, this time holding a press conference today with Skeletor. Oh, Nancy Pelosi. All that and more, and how we're going to defeat Gavin Newsom in the November 4th special election, coming right up. I'm Carl DeMaio, chairman of Reform California and a California state representative. And we've got a lot of breaking news today to get to. We are going to have a special election November 4th. It's all on Gavin Newsom's effort to basically rig elections. He wants to eliminate the fairness of our elections by allowing politicians to manipulate the drawing of lines. He wants to eliminate the California Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission, which is supposed to, provide us with nonpartisan districts for our elections so that, it reflects natural geography and boundaries. He wants to replace all of that with a map manipulated by politicians in a back room. And that's what today's press conference was all about. I'm going to give you an update on what happened, what was involved in that. We also have polling on Newsom, not only his redistricting scheme, but also his ill-fated campaign for president. But we are going to start with the top news, which is a major shakeup in the California governor's race, with one of the key Democrat candidates dropping out. Here it is. Eleni Kounalakis drops out of California's governor's race, pivots to down ballot campaign. Now, you might be saying, Eleni who? I know. But this is still a big deal because Eleni Kounalakis is currently California's lieutenant governor. So she holds a statewide office. And when you see the word lieutenant governor on the ballot, you're like, ooh, interesting. Maybe that person is next in line. I'll vote for them. But more importantly, she's a multi-billionaire. She comes from a very rich family. Her family has lots of money. She could basically write, tens of millions of dollars in a personal check to her own gubernatorial campaign. But the reason why she's dropping out is, well, even with all the money that she can muster, it's probably not going to move the needle. That comes in the form of a poll that's been done by Emerson. And it was released, I got the numbers right here. Who is leading for the race for governor right now, according to the Emerson poll? Katie Porter, Democrat, former member of Congress. And as longtime viewers of this podcast know, I have warned you, she's dangerous. She's the front runner, and she's pretty much on track to become the Democrats' nominee for governor. And you see it in these numbers. 18% are voting for Katie Porter. That's up from 12% in a poll by Emerson in April 2025. Now, the reason why that's such a big jump, you'll notice Kamala Harris is not in the list here. Back in the poll done in April, Kamala Harris was top spot, but since she dropped out, Katie Porter does benefit from that decision. Most of Kamala Harris's support, though, went to undecided. So it's not like Katie Porter has it sewn up, but she's the odds-on favorite. She starts out at 18%, first place. She also is a prodigious fundraiser from small dollar donors. She's like the Bernie Sanders of California. So expect to see Katie Porter probably be the Democrat nominee. Coming in second, very impressive, is Steve Hilton at 12%. Republican Chad Bianco, Riverside Sheriff, is at 7% in third place. I'm not saying the Republican race is settled yet. And in fact, as Democrats start putting more money into their campaigns, one of these Democrats could actually get into second place behind Katie Porter, and Republicans could be shut out of the race. I don't expect that to happen. My hope is that one of these Republicans pulls away. It looks like Steve Hilton right now seems to be doing that. But let's be clear. Let's give him a couple more months. And I would like to issue an endorsement in this race. I've spoken with both candidates. And I've said Reform California will be making an endorsement in this race before the primary because we want to get down to one candidate. And I'm hoping one or the other drops out and runs for a different office because both of them are good people. I'd like to see one of them run for a different office. The other Democrats running, Antonio Villaraigosa, the former LA mayor, Rick Caruso, the billionaire developer, Xavier Becerra, clown. There's Eleni Kounalakis. Yeah, now do you see why the billionaire dropped out of the Democrat candidate race for governor? She's at 3%. She's a lieutenant governor, for goodness sakes, and she is low single digits. Stephen Klubeck, a billionaire, putting money into his own campaign, running ads already, is single digits. Betty Yee, single digits. Tony Atkins, single digits. So there you go. The candidates for governor, the polling did not look good for Eleni Kounalakis. So you know what she's going to do? She can't possibly return to the real world. She's going to run for state treasurer. All right, whatever. Big development. It likely benefits Katie Porter because when you have a billionaire with a lieutenant governor as a ballot title, they seem to be the billionaire that would have the best chance to climb the ladder. Caruso has good name ID, but only 1 percentage point better than Eleni Kounalakis. But he's got money. But again, I don't see him getting above one of the Republicans into second place. This Klubeck guy has got a bunch of money. I don't see him. I don't see the other Democrats really gaining traction. I think this is Katie Porter's race to lose, and one of our Republicans will be in the runoff. And I've said on a separate podcast, Katie Porter is dangerous. She is likely going to be worse than Gavin Newsom. I know. Isn't that incredible to imagine a governor that is worse than Gavin Newsom? But yes. Before I go on to the redistricting fight and this special election that we are mobilizing on for the November 4th special election to stop Gavin Newsom's redistricting scheme, I need you to get off the couch and into the fight. This is an existential threat. If Newsom and the Sacramento politicians and the nonpartisan independent citizen redistricting commission, we won't have fair elections. We have got to stop them. And that's why I'm urging you, I'm imploring you, get off the couch into the fight by going to the website, reformcalifornia.org, reformcalifornia.org, chip in a contribution. We need the funding ASAP, even $5, please, $5. Put a gallon of Gavin Newsom's priced gas in our tank. Put $5.75. That's what it was today in my area. $5.75. Put it in the tank. Or if you can give more, please do so. But we cannot do this without financial support. Plus, if you're not already on our list, please sign up at the bottom of the website. All it takes is first name, last name, email, phone, and zip code. Then you'll get updates once a week on our news stories, but also what we're doing in your area to organize the campaigns, to recruit candidates, to support good candidates for office. And you'll also get mailed a petition, our California Voter ID Initiative petition. It's crucial that you sign up on that website so that we can get that petition in your hands on October 1st when we start collecting 1 million signatures to put California voter ID on the ballot. So today, Gavin Newsom held another press conference with Texas Democrat state legislators who are not in their own state doing their job, who are on the lam, if you will, with Skeletor, Nancy Pelosi, and some Democrat legislative leaders. They all got together, and here it is.
We are trying to defend democracy as opposed to see it destroyed district by district. You have congressional representatives here, the leader of our congressional delegation. They are unanimous in their support of moving in this direction. You have the speaker and the pro tem, and they strong support of their caucuses, and leaders of critical committees and caucus are here to express support. We are moving forward. Make no mistake. We will pick up 5 seats with the consent of the people. With the leadership behind me, they will get this on the ballot. We're calling for a special election. That'll be the first week of November.
So Newsom not backing down. He's actually doubling down. So we're on for a November 4th special election for a corrupt map concocted in the back room by a bunch of politicians for their benefit that will deprive us of fair elections. It will end nonpartisan citizen redistricting commissions. He says that he's going to have citizen redistricting commissions. He's a liar. Newsom never supported redistricting commissions by citizens on an independent basis, on a nonpartisan basis. He's opposed it every step of the way. And this is just a convenient way to kill it. Oh, he says it's about reacting to Texas. If someone lit their hair on fire, would you say, oh, well, let me lit my hair on fire too? I don't care who's doing gerrymandering, whether it's a Republican doing it for Republican benefit or a Democrat doing it for Democrat benefit. It is wrong. Politicians should not be choosing the voters. The voters should be choosing the politicians. So I urge you to join us in our fight to stop Gavin Newsom in this scam redistricting ploy that he has. The polling that he has shows that 52% of Californians vote yes on his plan when given a misleading ballot title. 34% are no, and 41% are no, and 7% are undecided. Emerson did a poll where they tested the redistricting proposal, and their numbers are different, but that's because they didn't use a misleading ballot title. 33% support the proposal to allow the politicians to redraw California's congressional map in order to benefit Democrats. A quarter oppose, so 33 to 25. Those are not good numbers to start out with. But remember, 42% are unsure, meaning that this is a toss-up race. Even the 52% in the polling done by Gavin Newsom, where he has a misleading ballot title, even that is an indication that we can defeat him in this election. I'm telling you right now, this is a jump ball, which is why everyone needs to have faith that if we all fight together, we can stop Newsom. And when we do that, his political career is going to be done. And that's so super important for people to know. Newsom got some bad news in this poll. I cannot wait to share it with you. In his own state of California, people were asked, who are you going to vote for president? And even in his own state of California, he only has a measly 6-point lead on Pete Buttigieg. 23% of California Democrats are voting for Newsom, whereas 17% of California Democrats are voting for Pete Buttigieg. 11% are voting for Harris. 9% for AOC. On the Republican side, J.D. Vance is running away with it. 40% support. But how embarrassing for Gavin Newsom. Bad news. Because we know him well. We know him the best. California voters know him the best, and they know that he is not genuine. He is absolutely a fraud. Even the Democrats don't like him, and that is showing up in these numbers. And imagine what happens when we defeat him in his own blue state on the redistricting scheme that he has. That's what's at stake here. Not only protecting fair elections, but stopping Gavin Newsom from ever becoming president by humiliating him in his own state, by defeating him. Lots of work to do, my friends, but we're gearing up to do it, and we need your help. So go to that website, reformcalifornia.org, reformcalifornia.org, chip in a contribution and sign up. Also, like this video so people hear about it. Subscribe to this channel and smash that notification button so that you can stay up to speed on what's going on in your neck of the woods. Until next time, I'm Carl DeMaio, Chairman of Reform California. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. But before you click away, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification button so you get updated when we post new episodes. Plus, like this video and share it with your friends so that we can help spread our message across the state. Reform California with Carl DeMaio is paid for by Carl DeMaio for State Assembly.